Family, friends, and guests, welcome to the 308th commencement exercises of Bowling Green State University. Let the ceremony begin. Our commencement tradition is to begin and end each ceremony with sounds of the centennial, an original musical composition written by BGSU alumnus Lieutenant Colonel Ryan Nowlin, Associate Director of the President's own United States Marine Band. This piece was commissioned to celebrate the centennial of Bowling Green State University. Please rise as you are able and join us in honoring our fall graduates, led by the deans of the academic colleges in order of their founding at the university. Ladies and gentlemen, in keeping with the significance of this momentous occasion, we ask today's attendees to observe several courtesies. To our audience and guests, please do not enter the commencement area or obstruct the movement of today's participants. A professional photographer will be taking pictures of our graduates. In honor of our graduates, please silence your cell phones. In addition, we ask our audience and guests to remain seated at the end of the ceremony for the recessional while the platform participants, faculty, staff, and our newest alumni recess. Once the graduates leave the seating area at the conclusion of our commencement exercise, you may join them at a reception at the front of the Stroh Center in Schmidhorst Heritage Hall. Upon leaving, you are invited to explore campus with your graduate. To our graduates, please follow the directions of the commencement marshals, ushers, and staff. Following the ceremony, you are invited to visit the commencement website at bgsu.edu/commencement that highlight today's commencement and your time at BGSU. And now please join me in welcoming representatives of the faculty of Bowling Green State University. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President's Platform Party, Board of Trustees Chair and alumnus Drew Forehand, members of the Board of Trustees, academic deans, and our Faculty Senate representative, Provost and Senior Vice President, Dr. Joe Whitehead, and the 12th President of Bowling Green State University and alumnus, Dr. Rodney Rogers. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the national anthem under the leadership of vocalist Samantha Stack Gonzalez, a graduate in the College of Musical Arts, accompanied by United States Air Force ROTC Detachment 620. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we at the twilight's last gleaming, whose whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. In the rocky trickling, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, home of the
Good morning. I'm Matthew Parton, teaching professor in the Colleges of Arts and Sciences. I have the honor of serving as Universally Marshal for today's ceremony. I want to thank Ms. Stack Gonzalez for a performance of our national anthem. Please be seated. It is my pleasure on behalf of the faculty to officially welcome you to the 308th commencement exercise of Bowling Green State University. This occasion offers an opportunity to come together as a community of learners to both celebrate and reflect upon our graduates' many accomplishments. For each graduate and for all of us, this is a significant day. It is now my pleasure to introduce the 12th president of Bowling Green State University, Dr. Rodney Rogers.
Thank you, Dr. Parton. So good morning, fall 2023 graduates, your parents, your families, your spouses, partners, special guests, all of you, welcome to Bowling Green State University. You know, today we are here to celebrate a very momentous occasion in the lives of 1,002 graduates. And before we begin today's ceremony, it is my honor to recognize those who provide the senior leadership of Bowling Green. So first, let me introduce the platform party. And as I announce the names, I would ask them to please stand and remain standing, and I would ask you to hold your applause until the end. Our Board of Trustees Chair and Alumnus, Drew Forehand. Trustee and Alumnus, Jeff Radbill. Trustee and Alumnus, Mizell Stewart. Graduate Student Trustee and Alumna, Michaela Russ. Joe Whitehead, Provost and Senior Vice President. Robin Miller, Faculty Senate Chair. And I would also now like to introduce the deans of our academic colleges, some of whom have led their participating colleges into this ceremony. Jennifer Waldron, Dean of the Graduate College. Dawn Chanou, Dean of the College of Education and Human Development. Ellen Schendel, Dean of the College of Arts and Science. Jennifer Percival, Dean of the Allen W. and Carol M. Schmidhorst College of Business. Jim Ciesla, Dean of the College of Health and Human Services. Bill Mathis, Dean of the College of Musical Arts. Kendall Harris, Interim Dean of the College of Technology, Architecture, and Engineering. And Ram Verapanini, Interim Dean of the Firelands College. Simon Morgan Russell, Dean of our Honors College. And Sarah Bushong, Dean of University Libraries and Vice Provost for Faculty Affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round of applause. So any great university is made up of great faculty. They are absolutely the heart of any institution. And Bowling Green State University is honored to have an amazing group of faculty and staff who are dedicated each and every day for your education. Their teaching skills, their research, their creative activities, their academic expertise, their involvement in your education are certainly hallmarks of a Bowling Green experience. We have a group of faculty with us today that are representing all of our faculty. I would ask them to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. So, as we begin our ceremony, I have a few statistics and facts about the fall 2023 graduates. So here's my report to you, all right? I am pleased to report that our graduates and their classmates spent a great deal of time studying and doing research at the library. I've been told you have downloaded 2,862,731 research articles. And there were 144,238 visits to the Learning Commons. You know, we tried to calculate the number of Zoom or Microsoft Teams meetings and all of those sorts of things. You know, we really did, but, you know, we kind of gave up. However, our Chief Information Officer tells me that you consumed 325,987 thousands of terabytes of data on the Wi-Fi. Netflix, Hulu, Disney. Nah, it was Canvas. I know, right? Okay. So now, studying takes fuel. And BGSU Dining tells me that our graduates ate a lot, okay? In fact, over the last 4 years, our students consumed 285,643 pizzas. And the Starship robots have had 381,470 deliveries. I understand one member of this class actually had 1,686 deliveries while they were at Bowling Green. So now, who was that? Anybody want to take credit for that? On behalf of BGSU Dining, thank you for your business, okay? So we are absolutely celebrating the accomplishments of a great group of graduates this weekend. And as a public university for the public good, you have created public good by being at Bowling Green and paying it forward. For example, those involved in student life and in our signature co-curricular activities, you've averaged 94,701 community service hours each year. And in this past year alone, our students raised more than $500,000 in support of nonprofit organizations. That's very impressive. I thank you for your engagement and your involvement. You know, the value of a Bowling Green degree that you are about to receive has never been higher. We continue to be ranked as a Tier 1 university by U.S. News and World Report, and according to the Wall Street Journal, for the 4th year in a row, our students overwhelmingly said they would choose their university, this university, our university. You would choose this university again, ranking us as the #1 public university in the Midwest and tied for #1 in the nation. Thank you for that vote of confidence. But it even gets better, because in those same rankings, the Wall Street Journal also recognized something that all of us already know. The experience at Bowling Green is unparalleled. And they ranked us as #1 university in Ohio, public or private, big or small, #1 in the state of Ohio for the student experience, and #5 in the nation for the learning opportunities you all have received here. So our experiences, we hope, have been meaningful and they're bold, both inside and outside the classroom. You have had world-class opportunities and are absolutely empowered to do good. And that's more than just words or a tagline. That is our mantra, and it's absolutely our promise. And when I look at this graduating class, you embody that promise. So there are 1,002 degrees that we're awarding this weekend. 16% of our graduates are students of color. 63% are women. There are 77 international students representing 26 countries. We have an 18-year-old receiving an undergraduate degree. We have a 71-year-old receiving a bachelor's degree. We have a 27-year-old receiving a doctoral degree and a 62-year-old receiving a master's degree. So as you can see, our graduates include both the young and the young at heart. You are diverse. You come from small towns, suburbs, big cities. You are from different parts of the state of Ohio, from the United States, all over the United States, and from all over the world. Some of you have even completed your degree completely online, and I know that this may be the first time you are physically on this campus and you're meeting your classmates for the very first time. However, each of you have one thing in common. You have found a university where you could belong. You found your place in Bowling Green and at Bowling Green, in the classrooms or in the laboratories, in residence halls, in clubs, in student organizations, in Greek life, or perhaps on our athletic fields. You made Bowling Green your community and your home. So in recognition of the many accomplishments, I'm going to now ask a number of our students to stand and be recognized. So we know that many of you have grown through extracurricular, co-curricular, and experiential learning opportunities. And so, if you have studied abroad, participated in a learning community, completed an internship or a co-op, got involved in service learning, if you conducted undergraduate research projects, taken part in an opportunity that's provided you leadership experience, such as student organizations, honoraries, advisory boards, athletic sports or club sports or residence education, student government, any of those, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Thank you for your involvement and engagement in this learning community. That's why we're number one in Ohio and among the top in the nation. So finally, I would like to recognize the heroic service of our United States veterans, active and ROTC members of the armed forces who are graduating today. Would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you for your service. So, earning your degree today places you in a very, very select group of people. Less than 7% of the world's population has a bachelor's degree or higher. So less than 7% of the world's population has a bachelor's degree or higher. Now, you've clearly earned it, you've worked hard, but with that degree comes immense responsibility. You see, not only have you invested in your education, not only has your family and perhaps friends invested and supported you in your education, but by attending a public university, the citizens, the taxpayers, the residents of the state of Ohio and the nation, they all have invested in you as well. And you might ask why. Why would they be investing in you? Well, certainly we know, on average, college graduates like you will earn more money over your lifetime in your careers. We know that. A lot of data to show that. There are also all sorts of studies that show that college graduates, on average, are happier. They're more adaptable in the workplace. In fact, there's even studies that show college graduates live longer on average. So there's a lot of personal benefits that you get by earning this college degree. But I would also argue that there comes some additional responsibility because all those other folks were investing in your education. And that is to contribute to the greater good. So we want you to not only be highly successful in your career and your life, but also contribute intentionally to whatever community you find yourself in as you begin this next journey. You know, we share this world with one another, and we absolutely working together can make it better. And you know, in many ways it starts with voting, so I encourage you to engage with democracy. That's important. It depends on all of us working together. But be active in your communities, right? Get involved, volunteer. And if you're able, even financially give to some charities, even Bowling Green. But maybe it's too soon to ask, right? So I'll back off of that. But we just engage you, we just challenge you to stay involved and engaged just like you've done here at Bowling Green. Be generous with your talent. You've created good here. Now you can go out and create good out there. It's an immense responsibility. We are counting on you. I also know that none of us got to where we are without the support of others. And for our graduates, I am sure, as I bring this up, you're thinking about the different people that have supported you, that have kind of been in your corner during these last years at Bowling Green. So, in the spirit of our 1987 commencement speaker, Mr. Fred Rogers. Yes, Mr. Rogers was here a commencement speaker in '87. Now, many of you have never heard of Mr. Rogers, but I bet in our audience there's some people that have heard of Mr. Rogers, right? So when he was here in '87, reminded us of the importance of being grateful. And so I'm going to ask, like he did, that you take 10 seconds to think about the people who have got you to this point in your journey, who supported you, who were in your corner. Just 10 seconds, all right? I'll keep track of the time. Thank you for doing that. And don't forget to always pause in your life and take a moment to thank those around you. But I could also imagine that the people that you might have thought about that made a difference in your life, some of them may be here with us today. And so it's our honor and pleasure to honor them. So I would ask parents, spouses, partners, children, grandparents, family members, friends, or anyone else in this audience that helped any one of these graduates, would you please stand and be recognized? Please join me in a round of applause. So in closing, and before I invite our Provost and Senior Vice President, Dr. Joe Whitehead, to the podium to recommend our candidates for their degrees, I'd like to speak just real directly and briefly to our graduates. So if you'll just allow me a few final minutes to share some advice for what it's worth. So soon, you will be graduates of Bowling Green. And we absolutely, I hope we've reinforced this, we want you to go out and make a difference in the world and create public good. You know, and in many ways it all starts with each one of us individually, the way in which we approach life. And so if you'd allow me, I've got 3 things that I hope you'll remember, all right? 3 things. So first, I hope you will always remain curious. Curiosity, curious. Reinhold Niebuhr, a well-regarded German philosopher in the 1930s, wrote, we humans, all of us, we sometimes vilify the people we disagree with, and sometimes we have an exaggerated confidence in our own virtue. So this idea of always being open and being curious and being willing to ask questions before you judge others or judge situations. You know, even one of the greatest philosophers of our day agrees. And of course, I'm talking about Ted Lasso. Remember that dart scene in Ted Lasso? This idea of being curious, not judgmental. Be curious, not judgmental. So push yourself to understand opposing views before you make your judgment. But curiosity, you know, honestly, in short, it means never stop learning. You've learned a lot here, but you can never stop learning. So be curious. That's one. Second, you know, I ask that you remain bold and take action. Action. Be bold, take action. Don't be afraid to tackle messy challenges. The world needs more problem solvers and doers. Remember, it's not the sound of the flock, but the movement that causes the flock to take flight. So it's not the sound, but it's the movement of the flock that takes that flock, the movement allows the flock to take flight. Talk is cheap. Be bold, take action. So be curious, be bold. And finally, I ask something that I think is a key here at Bowling Green. I ask that you always be kind. The world needs more kindness. So curious, bold, kind. We know if you do those things, you will absolutely do well, but you will also do good. Congratulations, graduates of Bowling Green State University.
Thank you, President Rogers. Good morning, everyone. As Provost and Chief Academic Officer of Bowling Green State University, I have the honor to recommend our graduates for their degrees. However, before I do that, I would like to recognize those students who have excelled in their academic endeavors and are graduating with academic distinction and honors. This is indeed a great achievement for these graduates and their families of Bowling Green State University. We congratulate you for your commitment and for your success. And so I recognize the following students. There are 276 students receiving degrees with Latin honors this commencement at Bowling Green. To graduate cum laude, a student must have a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.5. With those students graduating with distinction of cum laude, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. To graduate magna cum laude, a student must have a grade point average of 3.75. With those graduating with distinction of magna cum laude, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. And finally, to graduate with the distinction of summa cum laude, requires a 3.9 grade point average. With those graduating with distinction of summa cum laude, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, and congratulations. Bowling Green is proud to recognize graduates who complete their entire collegiate academic experience with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. A select group of 29 students have received this honor and are wearing a special medallion and orange graduation cap in recognition of this award. With those graduating with the distinction of the President's Award, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, and congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Dean of the Honors College, Dr. Simon Morgan Russell, to share a few comments.
Thank you, Provost Whitehead. I am pleased to recognize the outstanding achievement of our students who have been honored through Phi Beta Kappa, Phi Kappa Phi, and who are in the Honors College. Phi Beta Kappa and Phi Kappa Phi are each one of the world's leading academic honor societies. Only about 10% of higher education institutions in the world have Phi Beta Kappa and Phi Kappa Phi chapters, and Bowling Green State University is proud to be one such institution. In addition, we have 11 students from our Honors College who are graduating this weekend. The University Honors Program was established in 1978, and it was designated as the Honors College in 2013. This community of scholars completes designated coursework and an honors project, which includes independent research. These students must maintain a 3.5 grade point average or higher in all of their coursework. They are wearing the honors medallion, a symbol of their academic success. Would our Phi Beta Kappa, Phi Kappa Phi, and Honors College candidates please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated.
Before we present our candidates for undergraduate degrees, I asked our graduates to think of your journey at Bowling Green State University, from your acceptance to the last final exam or project. As a student, you've experienced much during your time here. Earlier, President Rogers mentioned BGSU is ranked the #1 university in Ohio for the student experience by the Wall Street Journal. You have embraced all BG has to offer, and you have made it your own. What does the student experience at BG exactly look like? Let's watch. BGSU was founded in 1910 as a normal school, focusing on teaching and education. More than 113 years later, we have significantly grown to 9 academic colleges. To honor where we began, we will present our undergraduate candidates by the order in which our colleges were founded. I now call upon Dean Don Chenu to present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Education and Human Development.
Thank you, Provost Whitehead. Good morning. My name is Dawn Chenu. I am proud to serve as the Dean of the College of Education and Human Development. President Rogers and members of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education and Human Development, I am pleased and honored to present these candidates and recommend them for degrees.
Jacob Nicholas Vella. Tyler Houston Newburn. John Thomas Webb. Matthew Stephen Barrow, Jr. Anthony Adia. Jack Thomas Billick. Wesley Edward Woods. Robert Lewis Rhine. Paige Catherine McKinley. Mallory Ann Koss. Eilish S. McGee. Denando Drew Dante, Jr. Hannah Elizabeth Wright. Olivia Ananda Clayton. Ian Matthew Scher Klein. Nathan Robert Masters. Elias Claire Shope. Christopher Lenz. Brendan David Irwin. Braden Todd Hall. Sarah Ann Gilda, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Natalie Morgan Stauk. Leah Catherine Gatchis. Sarah Lynn Day, cum laude. Hannah Nicole Secree, cum laude. Hannah Jo Cyrus, summa cum laude. Darian M. Braddix, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Armand Hill. Morgan May Sharps. Nathaniel Davis Severt. Corey A. Barrett. Allison Willis. Cooper Kristen Shumrick. Spencer Michael Brookman, cum laude. Nicholas Joseph Serpico, cum laude. Emily Abraham, cum laude. Addison Rebecca Patricia Ward, magna cum laude. Tucker Kraft, summa cum laude. Prashanti Abadallah. Tyler Joseph German. Madison Anastasia Fair, summa cum laude. Alyssa Samantha Linden. Hannah G. Witters, cum laude. Jenna Claire Thorpe. Abby Elizabeth Lowry. Rachel K. Roth, cum laude. Emily Sue Arndt, magna cum laude. Alexander Grace Albert, cum laude. Emily Ann Gray, cum laude. Danny Hunter Barger. Carly Jem Rigby. Yosiba Iparanagadu, cum laude. Tyler Grant Scott, cum laude. Dustin James Steele. Spencer Reed Morris, cum laude. Logan Teal, cum laude. Joshua V. Palumbo, cum laude. Devon Ajir Ferguson. Alexandra Nicole Metler. Madison Quinn Palmer. Anthony C. Peacock. Leanne Nicole Smith. Seth Anthony Trapp. Emily Jane Case. Bridget Elaine Kleingers, summa cum laude. Piper Olivia Conde Dunbrook, cum laude. Allison Ann Cummins, cum laude. Yasmina Juliet Alcazin. Madeline Grace Sigurdsson. Michaela Michelle Looper, magna cum laude. Delaney Shay Charlotte Ryan. Nora Aubrey Himball. Reagan Alita Holliday. Kimberly M. Regal, cum laude. Matthew Brent Mason, cum laude. Kayla Sue Horney. Riley Bell Robertson, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Brooke Rose Hastings, cum laude. Alexis Jade Reinbold Tucker, cum laude. McKenna Joy Ray, summa cum laude. Jade Elizabeth Maurer. Larissa Nunez Cirillo. Alyssa Rose Bengala, magna cum laude. Shelby Lavon Fackler. Haley J. Muter, cum laude. Shane Truss. Samuel David Stainbrook. Kyle Robert Tomer. Beth Adams. Trista Bates. Austin Hem. Noble F. Jackson. Katori Tao. This concludes the recognition of the bachelor's candidates for the College of Education and Human Development.
Good morning. My name is Ellen Schindel, and I'm proud to serve as the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. President Rogers and members of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, I'm pleased and honored to present these candidates and recommend them for degrees.
Darina Mohammed Taha Alfar, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Kara Leanne Hardison. Tania Taylor. Autumn Rose Zitek. Athena Kaylee Fretz. Rachel Elaine Huffman, cum laude. Micaiah Cameron English. Tiara L. Wilson. Cameron Ray Letner. Justin Damone Rice, cum laude. Riley Marie Sankler, cum laude. Skylar P. Reiklin. Carly Ann Ferguson. Alexandria D. Bowers. Aria K. Picos. Ashley A. Corson. Austin Liedica. Clover Eliza Nestler. Brendan Michael Rush. Lucas Jeremiah Robbins, cum laude. Braden Foster Smith. Anna Sampson, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Mashaw Raza Ayub, magna cum laude. Nathan John Polak. Jack Thomas Billick, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Liam John Crimmins. LaShawn Backus Jr. Brittany Nicole Desamore. Elias Apollo Munter. Star Marie Reese. Javon Gregory Oliver. Christine Ann Shikawa, magna cum laude. Reese Timothy Zimmerman. Kai J. Kirkman. Seth Manuel Hummel Helter. Nicholas James Cocaine. Jonathan Michael Schwind. Casey L. Jacobs. Peyton Hauk, cum laude. Mitchell Elias Drum. Madeline Elizabeth Smith, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Natalie Ray Mockenstern. Emily Rose Loxley, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Rebecca Lynn Pates. Maria Guazia Signorino, magna cum laude. Paige M. Worth. Sarah Danielle Skaraki. Alexa Nicole Burak. Sarah Lynn Oris. Jocelyn P. Jursevich. Evan Wade J. Brent. Joshua Warren. Araya Jean Musselman, summa cum laude. Derek L. Green. Chloe Elizabeth Bunsey. Kenlyn C. Foster, magna cum laude. Jarrett Martin Voyers. Stacy Lynn Langer. Thomas Alexander Cup. Nicole Marie Woodburn. Matt Gerlich. Aaron Michael Fleming. Liam Alexander Harper, magna cum laude. Lainey Marie Bates, magna cum laude. Richard Gavin Preston. Matthew S. Anderson, cum laude. Trinity R. Craycraft, magna cum laude. Caitlin Paremba, magna cum laude. Casey Aaron Oates, magna cum laude. Kellen Jamel Russell. Danielle Christine Legg, magna cum laude. Jaquan Cavell Jackson. Jaden Patrick Warner. Blazy Lane Rose, magna cum laude. Michael Boone. Kelly Marie Coleman, cum laude. Nicole Kaylee Jo Nix, summa cum laude. Samantha P. Pratt, magna cum laude. Kelsey Leanne Ferguson. Todd Joseph Gruden. Aaron E. Costello, cum laude. Camden E. Orth, cum laude. Autumn Marie Kent, summa cum laude. Emily Ann Rear. Nicholas Michael Roth. Caitlin Rose Ramsey. Raymond C. Noss. Zoe A. Brown. Connor William Balderas. Alex Jacob Holwarduk. Kira Nicole Mills, summa cum laude, University Honors. Abigail Marie Campbell, magna cum laude. Jack Leo Cullen, magna cum laude. Matthew Deal. Rena Marie Petruscili. Daphne Alyssa Salter. Kelsey Joy Worcester. Leslie Ann Shore. Elizabeth Ann Young. Vishvas Palolo, magna cum laude, University Honors. Andrew Emerson Blatchley, summa cum laude, University Honors, President's Award recipient. Matthew Isaiah Schuster. Cameron Rose Worth, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Colby Ross Lilly, cum laude. Bryant Davis Whitaker. Austin Carrico. Benjamin Joseph Rabarchek. Al-Farouk W. Ruffett. Lanesha Banks. Allison Lynn Busher, summa cum laude, University Honors. Abigail Elizabeth Westfall, summa cum laude. Anthony John Ross. Mackenzie Ray Smith, cum laude. Alexa N. Hess, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Madeline Elise Grupp. Camden Victoria Palachek. Elena Therese Jackson. Kerrigan May Stark, cum laude. Chloe Sienna Kozel. Chloe's diploma is being presented to her by her father, Philip Stinson, professor in the Criminal Justice Program. Chloe is graduating summa cum laude. Allison Nicole Cooley, magna cum laude. Zachary Edwin Shapira. Peyton Nicole Orahood. Alexis Jade Reinboy Tucker, summa cum laude. Savannah Addison Parker. Zoe M. Hendershaw, magna cum laude. Delaney A. Marsteller, magna cum laude. Misty Nicole Kovach, magna cum laude. Alyssa R. Ketchum, magna cum laude. Maxton A. Tomsick, cum laude. Alexandria Nicole LaBoy, summa cum laude. Taylor Nicole Necco, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Grace A. McCarthy, cum laude, University Honors. Carly Marie Cahood. Douglas Meyer. Haley Elizabeth Hagemeyer. Riley Nicole Clark, summa cum laude. Cassandra Ann Reifeis. Taylor Rachel Michael McFarland. Cameron Marie Cadle. Kendall R. Gerke, cum laude. Isabella Rose Galindo. Lauren Denise Helveka. Madison Marie Kelly, cum laude. Riley Danielle Keller, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Jamison John Simeon. Rose Michael Lannon. Nicholas Hartzell. Alex Jordan Mullenkamp, cum laude. Megan Ione Rowe, cum laude. Noah Christopher Gilbert. Ashlyn Michaela Lawrence, magna cum laude. Abigail Lynn Statz, summa cum laude. Kaylee Noel Kilgore, summa cum laude. Madeline Rose Klaus, cum laude. Janine R. Cobbs. Abigail Brianne Zimmerman. Lexus Grant Wishak. Matthew Stephen McCormick. Colton Stevie Carter. Dylan V. Cromer. Vita Sanjay Mohite, summa cum laude. Braxton Michael Howard, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Joseph John DeSario. Tristan Gail Bowles, cum laude. Ferris Salmon, cum laude. Lillian Caro Oberschlack, magna cum laude, University Honors. Caitlin Jennifer Frederick. Megan Christine Holtfreder. Abigail G. Hart. Parker Thomas Geis. Alyssa Jane Willis, summa cum laude. Kaylee Madison Brownfield, summa cum laude. Marley Joe McNulty. Megan Marie Galambus. Lindsay Marie Hoyer, cum laude. Kayla Elizabeth Shaw, magna cum laude. Catherine Grace Uddleman, magna cum laude. Cole Mikhail Cruz. Jonathan Behealer. And Chloe Madison Cadis. Chloe's diploma is being handed to her by her mother, Beverly Cadis, a 2022 BGSU alumna. Chloe is graduating summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. And ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the recognition of the bachelor's degree candidates for the College of Arts and Sciences.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Jennifer Percival, and it is my pleasure to serve as the Dean of the Allen W. and Carol M. Schmidthorst College of Business. President Rogers and members of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the faculty of the Schmidthorst College of Business, I am pleased and honored to present these candidates and recommend them for degrees.
William Scott Faney. Madison Colleen Leggin. Desiree Lynn Kindle. Parker Aiden Hepp, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Caitlin Elise Wills. Riley Stephen Krebs. Scott Lee Ellsworth Jr. Jakeith L. Scott Choice. Matthew Joseph Fecco. Ryan Michael McBride. John Robert Studryer. Gabriel John LaBianca. Trinity Faith Yvonne Gardner. Dominic Wrighton. Tiandra Shannon. Ruth Arlene Baumgartner, summa cum laude. Daria Vorontsova, magna cum laude. Alex James Langermeyer. Cohen Rise Huthmacher, summa cum laude. Reese E. Homoki. Nicholas Scott Foster. Alexis P. Turkle. Megan A. Cranny, cum laude. Daniel B. Lima. Kendra Elise Corrine Valentina Evans. Lindsay Taylor Jenkins. Connor Joseph Milan. Logan Thomas McGuire. Mason Gregory Haas. Samuel James Pedler. Matthew Shea Butler. Rachel Nicole Miller. Abigail Gisa Lopez. Michaela Rose Baker. Madison Lee Smith, cum laude. Ashley Nicole Miller, cum laude. Abigail Arlene Willard, magna cum laude. Zachary James Abke. Sarah Shokat Rashid. Mackenzie Marie Rail. Luke Michael Schaefer. Bryce Alexander Mendenhall. Anthony Blade Roscoe. Alexia Nina Brady. Matthew Scott McBride. Hannah Joe McInnes. Cameron Nicholas Park, cum laude. Presley Elena Smith. Cody Geyer. Alexander Philip Bryan. Paige Alexis Willer. Gabrielle Marie Carrera. Sarah Elizabeth Kurth. Cassandra Dreen Rhino, summa cum laude. Joshua Stephen Arnold. Kobe Harrison Miller. Nathan Peter Judy. Christopher M. Gallagher. Austin William Miller. Cody Madison Furman. Luke Thomas Grundon. Brandon Matthew Way. Sarah E. Peterson, cum laude. Alexis Sinclair Matilde, cum laude. Janelle Marie Mosier. Taylor McKenna Newbert. Melanie Elizabeth Swartz. Noah L. McElhose, summa cum laude. Jared Stephen Kessler. Alyssa Joanne DeWitt. Kyle Michael Gray, cum laude. Zachary R. Boyer. Jeremy Kyle Clay. Sydney Elizabeth Slattery. Riley May Maggart. Christopher Farrell Burke, cum laude. Griffin Burwell, cum laude. Austin Michael Sisler. Joshua Thomas Whitaker. Nicholas Guy Petrella. Sean W. Brenneman, magna cum laude. Thomas Jacob Vance. Chloe Athena Olin, cum laude. Kayla Hunter Borelski. Kayla Marie Dingman. Ashley Rose Dilly, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Josephine Grace Poling, summa cum laude, President's Award recipient. Brooklyn Nicole Williams, magna cum laude. Seth J. Pasquinelli, summa cum laude. Stephen Harley Cole. Adam Michael Walker, cum laude. Logan Charles Went. Joshua Lawrence Hahn. Melanie A. Walker, summa cum laude. David Frederick Heilman. Andrew Ryan Blazer. Christian Thomas Gagliard, summa cum laude. Kirsten Grace Etzinger, summa cum laude, University Honors, President's Award recipient. Morgan Olivia Etzinger, summa cum laude, University Honors, President's Award recipient. Catherine Ann Finch. Lauren Estella Deschamps. Alexander John Waschlager, cum laude. Luke Harmon. Odu Hilaire. James Anthony Miller. Cameron Reese Dudas. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the recognition of the bachelor's degree candidates for the Schmidhorst College of Business.
Thank you, Dean Percival. Will all the degree candidates please rise? Chair Forehand, it is my privilege to present these candidates to you. On behalf of their faculty, advisors, and deans, I hereby recommend that degrees be conferred upon them as indicated in the official program.
Thank you, Provost Whitehead. On the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as chair of the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degree as listed in the official program, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Doctoral and master's degree graduates, congratulations. Baccalaureate and associate degree graduates, this is the appropriate moment for the symbolic change of the tassel from right to left. To our newest alumni, let me be the first to welcome you into one of the most valuable perks, a supportive network of more than 195,000 alumni around the globe. I hope all of you have had the type of experience that will empower you to tell the BG story as you begin your next journey. Welcome to the Alumni Association of Bowling Green State University. And now, for the first time as alumni of Bowling Green State University, please stand and join me in singing of our national alma mater, performed by the members of the men's chorus. The words may be found on page 35 of your program and on the screen behind me. Congratulations again, alumni. Please be seated. President Rogers will now make final remarks.
And ladies and gentlemen, after the president's closing remarks, we ask that audience and guests to remain seated for the recessional while the platform participants, faculty, staff, and our newest alumni recess. Thank you.
So graduates, today is the pinnacle of your academic journey here at Bowling Green State University. And so as you enter this next journey in your life, you know, I'm sure there'll be some obstacles along the way that may impede your plans. That is not uncommon. For thousands of years, humans have faced all sorts of obstacles. And in fact, in 170 AD, Marcus Aurelius wrote, and I have this on my desk, "There is no impeding our intentions, however. There is no impeding our intentions. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." So it begins with action. And you have absolutely taken action. You have found a way to put yourself right here today. You are clearly prepared to do amazing things in this next phase of your journey. Perhaps more so than many of our past graduates because all of the things that you have persevered through and you've adapted, you've overcome all sorts of obstacles over these last 4 years. You have earned this degree. You've been tested. You've found a way, and regardless of any future obstacles, you are absolutely ready for whatever is next. And so as we close our 308th commencement exercise, please remember that Bowling Green will always be one of your homes. And each of you will be forever welcome here as part of the Falcon family. And so I ask you, stay engaged. Stay engaged with each other, your classmates. Stay engaged with this university, a university that you have enriched, a university that is far better because you chose to be here. On these occasions, I'm reminded of a quote from Bowling Green's fourth president, Dr. Ralph McDonald. It's inscribed on the stonework of the Bowen-Thompson Student Union. We are linked to this institution by invisible bonds that do not wither or dissolve. We are linked to this institution by invisible bonds that do not wither or dissolve. You see, your success is our success, and our success is your success. We are, all of us, linked to this institution. And so, as I look out to our newest alumni, what we see is the next generation of thought leaders, risk takers, visionaries, and I hope big dreamers. You are graduates of a public university ready to create public good by making a difference absolutely in your career and in your family, but also here in your alma mater, in your community, in the nation, and in the world. That is what we do. That is who we are. You are entering this next chapter of your life, and this next chapter, it is yours to write. We cannot wait to see what you accomplish. It will be nothing less than extraordinary. I Ziggy Zumba.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there?
Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere?
Have you ever felt like you could disappear?
Like you could fall and no one would hear. So let that lonely feeling wash away. 'Cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand,
You can reach out your hand.
someone will come running.
And I know
They'll take you home.
even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
You will be You know I was broke down, I had hit the ground. I was crying out, I couldn't make no sound. No one here